Hi, I'm Kozuchowski from GolfWRX.com. I'm at the Kingdom, TaylorMade's headquarters in Carlsbad, California, with Bret Wahl, Senior Vice President of Irons for TaylorMade. There's an exciting new product out. It's created a lot of a buzz on the site. It's called RocketBladez. There's a regular version which you're holding and a tour version that I'm holding. Let's sort of cut through the buzz and let's just talk about what it's going to do for the average player, and we'll get to tour players in a second. How is this going to improve somebody's game over your previous models and other game improvement irons, as we might call them?
Sure. Let me tell you a little bit about it. What's really revolutionary about the RocketBladez irons is the speed pocket, which we've implemented in the sole of this iron to really create a brand new structure in terms of irons go. This really unlocks a whole new level of performance for us in terms of iron design, and really offers a great benefit to the golfer. The benefits it provides are: one, higher COR, which equals more ball speed and more distance.
More distance, right.
The second benefit, which is really important, is higher consistency all the way across the face.
Now, how do we achieve that? Because it's one thing to say that, but what is actually making the face more consistent?
Okay, in previous irons, the center could be very hot and create a lot of speed, but the perimeter, and particularly the leading edge of the iron, would be basically rigid. So there'd be a lot of drop-off in speed between center and low shots.
And that's what a lot of better players would say are hot spots, and that's why they would stay away from a distance iron like this is.
Correct. So hot spots were a problem with previous distance irons. What the speed pocket technology helps us do is sort of unlock or make more flexible the lower part of the face. So mishits or thin shots hit lower on the face will actually have more speed and launch higher than previous irons.
Now, this is something that's not just going to help your weekend player, but actually your tour player. And I'll hand you the tour version here. We got pictures of this iron first. Sean O'Hara was testing it. Tell me what tour players liked about this iron and what you tried to incorporate into it to make it more pleasing and easier transition for them.
What's fantastic about the tour version of this iron is that we're able to use the exact same technology we are in the RocketBladez set. It also has the speed pocket. It's in a much smaller head. It's more compact, thinner top line, less offset. And when we brought it out on tour, what players reacted to immediately was this high level of distance consistency and added control. When Sean O'Hara first hit it, he was commenting how he could throw a blanket over the balls out there in the range after he hit. It also has amazing feel because of the technologies we use in the cavity and the filler we use in the speed pocket itself. So I would say those are the things that tour players really grasped onto, was the added control and still preserving the excellent feel that they demand.
So we're going to get more forgiveness on the RocketBladez irons, both the regular and the tour, vertically, so thin and higher on the face, as well as heel and toe. Now, I know everybody's swing speed and ball speed and angle attack is a little different, but what sort of distance increases can players expect from the RocketBladez and the RocketBladez tour?
Sure, exactly. It's a little bit player dependent, but what our testing has shown is that there's significant distance increases in both player categories. So it's a core technology that really does work for all golfers. The pocket itself can be activated by impacts all across the face, and like we said before, it's very consistent. So in our testing, players have gained a full club of distance, and some even further than that, based on this technology.
Now, a lot of our members on the site are going to say, well, to make them go further, you just jacked up the lofts and you lengthened the shafts. We just got out of meetings with you where you said that's absolutely not the case. What are you looking for when you're setting the lofts and the lengths of these golf clubs in order to make them perform best?
Well, when we design irons at TaylorMade, we really like to think of the iron as a system of variables, all which come together to create a performance. So we don't look at one specification such as loft and sort of say, well, that determines the flight of the iron. No, it's really the face design, it's the CG position, it's the shafts, it's the length. We were talking inside. about how the inverted cone technology and the face thickness of this in combination with the speed pocket all really work together to help activate not only more speed but higher trajectory and a higher launch angle. And that simply, you can't really get the performance of the iron by just thinking about, well, the loft is 1 degree stronger or something like that. It's really a package deal. And again, we're looking for speed and distance, higher launch angle, but we're also looking at peak trajectory and steeper angle of descent so you can hold more greens. And when we look at all the variables we have at our disposal, we believe we have a great combination in our new RocketBladez product.
Talk to me briefly about availability and pricing.
Sure. Availability, our RocketBladez model is available November 30th at retail. The Tour version will be available on February 1st. The pricing of these is for a set of 8 of the RocketBladez.
The regular ones here.
This set is $7.99 for a set of 8. And this product, I believe, is going to be $9.99.
And those are both with steel?
Correct, and that's
okay.
steel shafts, yes.
Well, Bret, I really appreciate your time. Thanks for meeting with us. It's an exciting new product. We're going to have some more tech stories that get a little more in-depth into these irons later, and we're going to get them tested, and we're going to let you know how they go. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.